Okay, good afternoon, Spartan Clearance, Polaris 567, Increment. I'd like to pick up our fire clearance to Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Polaris 567, Echo Romeo, Spartan Ground, you cleared to Chattanooga Airport via radar vector, then as found. Polaris 567, Echo Romeo, fly runway heading, maintain 3000, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 19567, Echo Romeo. Okay, thanks for your help. Have a good day, 567, Echo Romeo. So right now we're at about 13,000 feet. We're at 13,000 feet. We're doing a little over 300 miles per hour, headed to my hometown of Chattanooga, Tennessee. It used to take me about an hour and a half, about an hour and 45 minutes to travel from Chattanooga to Nashville. Now we're going to do it. 1,567, Romeo. It used to take about hour 45 to 2 hours to drive over to Nashville. Today we're going to do it in about 31 minutes. When you're up here, it's very freeing because most people would know you by a number as opposed to by a name. And so everybody gets treated pretty fairly in the cockpit of an airplane.
You got to understand is in our position, before we met Darrell, all we heard was no. You want to go build your business. You want to go to the bank. You want somebody to invest in you. It's no, 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 no. But he took a chance, you know. He saw in us, I think, a lot of himself. And so we'll forever be grateful for that. Sorry about that.
You know, back in my business career, it allowed me to go somewhere for a meeting, to get back home and be at my kids' activities. The other thing that I like being up here is because I get a chance to do charity work, to take medical equipment to people in need, to take people who are in need of medical services. I can do a bunch of charity work there, so it combines my desire to help people along with my desire to fly. Putting those two things together I think that's a pretty good day for me.
I was a troublemaker in high school a lot. I was in trouble a lot, and he would always sit me down and let me know they believed in me and didn't want me to feel like I was just some outcast. When it was my birthday one year, I think he had a client meeting. My birthday was like on a Friday, and we're gonna have a dinner Friday night, and he had a client meeting Friday morning, but he made sure he flew back and got to my birthday dinner. Work always came second, but family came first to him.
He just cherished them, he adored them. That he loved them and they loved him, and you know, him and Miss G was, you know, inseparable, you know. He, you know, worshiped the ground she walked on. I think all of the kids would agree with that, that if it was Miss G, you know, she said it goes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what they would say.
Darrell, you know, if you to know D is to love him, man. He had an awesome personality. I rarely seen him down. You know, very bubbly, very upbeat. The legacy of minority-owned businesses is definitely something very important to Darrell. And for us, like, to be able to shield and mentor the next crop of entrepreneurs, it's always something that's been very important to us.
What I'm trying to do now is expose and inspire people to let them know that those types of things are possible regardless of where you're from, regardless of who your parents are, regardless of their educational level, that you can achieve. You can achieve the American dream. It's going to take a lot of hard work, it's going to take some education, but it is certainly possible.
I don't know if we could have a conversation or just you know, tell them I just got married and I don't know. I just wish he could have been there. I don't know. He was a groomsman of mine, so I don't know what I would say to him. Just tell him I love him. To be honest with you. Yeah. I just hope he'd be proud of me.
Wherever you're born, whoever your parents are, if they're rich, poor, black, white, if you're born in the ghetto, if you're born in the suburbs, the American dream is available to you. All that I do in life would be worth nothing without the wife and 4 kids. I've done a lot of big deals in my life. Some people will say, there are big deals. I've done $1 million deals, I've done $10 million deals, I've done $40 million deals. The biggest deal ever. The biggest deal ever was convincing Gloria Freeman to marry me.
I got Darrell's obituary sitting right on my kitchen counter. And it's just really motivation for me because of everything he stood for. When I talk about family, I have a great mother and a great father, and they were my role models, growing up, and taught me everything I need about being a parent. When I think of Darrell, it adds to that. It just makes me better. And when I see his picture, my day I could be overloaded with work, and my schedule could be full, but it makes me want to shut things down and go spend time with Lady. That's what I think of the most when I think of Darrell Freeman, his family.
1991, I started a company called Zyclone in the office the size of a closet with $2,000 in savings and my wife's credit cards. $2,000. That's almost like trying to walk across a desert with a gallon of water. Virtually impossible. When you were born with a seed for success. The seed for success is within all of us. Every child born has a seed for success. And that seed, with that seed, you can grow to be anything that you want to be, but it's gonna require some work. Understand this, if you got a big vision, you're gonna get some no's. If you're gonna start a business, if you're gonna be successful in business, you gotta have obstacles, and you gotta look at those obstacles and climb over the top of them. And climb over the top of them. If your vision doesn't have any obstacles, it's a tiny vision. Big visions have big obstacles. I'm not telling you about something I read in a textbook, I'm telling you about real life. I'm not telling you about something I read in an economics class, because I never took an economics class. I'm talking about, I never took a business class. I'm telling you about real life. I didn't know that Darrell Freeman could start a company and become a multimillionaire. I did not know that. That didn't happen in my neighborhood. People in my neighborhood took their showers when they came home from work. I didn't know that. Once I set the vision, then the obstacles came in all forms. I believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Never stop getting better. Every day that I wake up, I'm waking up thinking, man, what am I going to do today better than I did yesterday? Entrepreneurship is not about creating a job for you. Entrepreneurship is supposed to free you up. You're creating jobs for others. The best way for me to create wealth was to invest in good people and get out of the way. I always felt if you just gave me a shot, I'm a win.